Hey everyone, welcome to B2B Freelance Writer. So, as you know, on this channel, we teach you how to become a highly paid freelance writer in the B2B industry. B2B industry is the most AI proof one. It pays really, really well, and the demand for content writing is actually growing, especially in 2026. B2B companies want to stand out from one another, and excellent content marketing, content writing that is optimized for their brand voice is one of the strongest ways they can stand out. Now, if you're a beginner and you want to get started, but you're not really sure what niche to pick because maybe you have not worked in any of these, you don't have any interest in any of these, this video is for you. I will introduce you to three high paying B2B writing niches. Why they are high paying? There are many prospects within each niche. The market is growing, and the most important thing, they have the budget to invest in writers and they actually invest in content. This is where you come in. So there's proof that they invest in content and they are actually increasing that investment. You can pick one of these three. One of them I've talked about before. This is the one I'm currently doing. I've also written in another one. And the third one, a lot of my students have gotten into it and have had excellent results. So pick the one that you feel the most at ease. Let's go. The first one is education technology, edtech. I've done a few articles in that niche. When I started out, I got one client who wanted, I think it was a couple articles a week for 5 or 6 weeks. So it was not a long-term client because I was a CRM SaaS writer optimized for that. And I got a referral in edtech. But the cool thing about edtech is, everyone understands education. You understand education. You've been in the education system. Probably you understand, even if you've been primary, secondary school, you know what education is. You can draw from your own experience, whether as a student or as a learner. There are a lot of content types available, blog posts, case studies, white papers, and even email sequences. I know a few of you are fans of emails, writing emails, if you come from a copywriting background. Companies are constantly creating new courses and tools. The market is actually growing, and you don't need any technical knowledge to get into it because often we see the word tech and we have this assumption that it implies knowledge, but it's not the case. There's actually a really high demand for content because edtech companies, they need to explain their value. So you can find good companies with a high ranking blog posts and learn from these. Just model yourself after them. And as I said before, they're a growing sector with a lot of funding getting in. They have good budgets. They want to invest in writers. That's you. So go find them if edtech is your thing. Fintech is another one. So financial technology, there's a lot of money there. Again, you don't need to be a finance expert. You can just focus on the user-friendly side, writing about apps which help people save, invest, or budget, or whichever it is that you feel most comfortable. The main thing that companies are looking for is to have writers simplify complicated concepts for everyday users. So that's the high skill level they're looking for here. Can you take something complicated and make it user-friendly? Like how to use this app, why budgeting matters, these sort of things. Because financial literacy is actually a growing concern. A lot of people are financially illiterate. So if you have some financial literacy or you're willing to learn, and then you can use that to explain their product to their clients, you're good. You'll be a very well in-demand writer for them. And the next one is the one I've always talked about, SaaS, software as a service. Yeah, let's go. There's a massive market with thousands of companies. They need content. Software is really easy to understand, and it's specifically designed for non-technical users. I am by far the most non-technical person you can imagine. You can learn about the software by signing up for a free trial. That's exactly what I did. You can also use AI. We've talked about it before. Companies are always competing for attention. They need fresh content regularly, so they are always looking to differentiate with their content. This is where you get it. You can also pick one sub niche. Look, I picked CRM, but picked whichever sub niche you feel comfortable with. learn about it, watch YouTube tutorials, use AI, write your portfolio, and get into it. So here are these three: EdTech, FinTech, and SaaS. Pick one of them. Even as a beginner, it's very easy to learn. There are a lot of models to learn from. You can get started pretty fast. Thank you a lot for watching this video. Hit subscribe. We'll try to pump out a video every single day to help you become a highly paid freelance writer. Cheers, everyone.